Hi, it's me, it's Rat Boy, it's the little rat guy who controls this YouTube channel. So, right up top, quick TLDR, FTL videos are going to be coming out again starting next week, probably Tuesday. There are going to be 6 more episodes total. These episodes have already been written, voice acted, and sequenced, and they just need to be animated. These episodes are chunkier and longer than the previous ones, so expect one every couple of months, with the 5th of the 6th being this big, climactic flagship fight that I could see taking anywhere from 4 to 10 months to make, depending on how ambitious it gets, followed by an epilogue. Okay, that's the basics. Feel free to hop off now if that's all you really wanted to know. To go into more detail, hi, hello, been a bit. It's been about a year since my last upload. Couple of reasons for that. First, I moved across the country and started a pretty time-consuming wildlife medicine internship on top of doing my day job, which took up a lot of my time for a while. Second, that move separated me from my voice actors, and while I'm good at sitting myself down and making myself do solo work, I'm bad at reaching out to people over the phone and email and scheduling shoots, despite the fact that the cast of this series consists entirely of really accommodating, supportive, talented people who are very easy to work with. The third reason for the delay is that, on a whim a while back, I made a Pokemon-themed animation for TikTok, and it blew up, which kind of incentivized me to make more, and those also blew up. Those were easier to make and got me significantly more attention than the Kestrel animation, so for a bit there, the free time I did have was going towards making those for a while. But, although the Pokemon stuff is fun, it's mostly just jokes, like little skits. The Kestrel series, even though the audience for it is smaller, gives me the opportunity to write an actual narrative with character arcs that I care about and an overarching point, which is just way more exciting and attractive to me. It just happens to be very labor-intensive. But it's been winter for a while, so the Wildlife Hospital hasn't needed me, and I managed to finally get all my cast together and batch record the whole rest of the series, which is about 40 minutes or so of content. And I'd calculate roughly, even though I'm getting faster and better as I make stuff, and it takes me anywhere from 10 to 30 hours to make 1 minute of the Kestrel show. And the more ambitious the content, the longer it takes, because I'm not super artistically inclined. I'm mostly self-taught, and some of my animation is, how would you say, ass quality. So whenever I need to make something new, I have to learn it from the ground up, and I make a lot of mistakes, which I have to redo, and it takes time. And I expect to have to learn a lot. The rest of the series is going to be kind of ambitious in a lot of ways. I don't want to set the bar too high here, but having written it all out and seen it performed by my wonderful actor friends, I'm pretty happy with where this story goes. The episode coming out next week is going to be pretty standard and goofy, but starting with the episode after that, things are going to get increasingly real for the crew of the Kestrel. It's still going to stay mostly a comedy, but there's going to be a tension that starts building, and I want that tension to resolve in a big climactic flagship fight. For anyone who's played FTL, you know how big a deal the final fight is, and you know that most of the time, it doesn't go great for the whole crew. Or maybe it goes perfect, and everyone's fine. Who knows? I'll never tell. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm feeling pretty committed to getting an episode out every few months. Obviously, something horrible could happen. I could lose my job or get sick, or a family member or friend could get into trouble and need me. But barring any of that, I'd say we're on track to have this series continue at a pretty regular pace and see its conclusion. A lot of the work is already done on that front. I'd also like to thank everyone who's still here for being patient and for literally any of the support I've been shown. I still have no plans to make a Patreon or accept any money. I feel like the content I post is so short form and so infrequent that charging people for it would be kind of silly. And I've got a decent job and it pays me more than I need. So really, the best way to support me would be to just watch the videos when they come out and maybe go check out my TikTok, where I expect to maybe post a couple more Pokemon videos if a really good idea hits me. And then after this series is done, I really want to make another slice of life comedy series, but it takes place at a Pokemart in like Ecruteak City. I don't know, it's just in the ideas phase. I'm not working on it. I'm not going to start working on it until this is over, okay? Anyway, from here on out, Kestrel's the top priority. Expect to see more of it. Thanks for being here. And also, thanks to Oliver Lug for using his increasingly impressive platform to shout me out several times. He's a very talented creator. He's so talented that multiple people in my life, people who I know have good taste, became fans of his completely independently of me, and then reached out to me excited when he mentioned me. So thanks for that. Go check him out, please. Anyway, I'm gonna go drift off in the void of space. Thank you, goodbye.